Hey Audie, Steam Guy here. Today we're going to explore a family of instruments called the woodwinds and see how they make their sound. All except the one in the middle, the flute. It works a little differently and we'll explore that in a future episode. Clarinet and the saxophone have a small piece of wood called a reed that's attached to the mouthpiece and vibrates, like the one shown here on the left. The bassoon and oboe also have a reed, but it's two small pieces of wood that vibrate together to make its sound. The materials for today's activity are pretty simple. You need a sharp pair of scissors and a plastic straw. Cardboard won't do this time. Plastic vibrates easily and it's pretty easy to cut, so make sure that the straw is plastic. Grab the straw and flatten the end out with your thumb slightly. Use the scissors to cut at an angle towards the center. Flip it over and repeat. When you're finished, it should come to a point and almost look like a little mouth. What you've created is a double reed, just like an oboe. Now, take that end, place it in your mouth, and apply some pressure with your lips, and blow hard. Now, don't get discouraged if you can't get it to happen immediately. It takes some practice. Once you get it, it will sound like a duck call, and you'll be able to do it repeatedly. Now's where the fun begins. Put the straw in your mouth and get your sound going steadily. Then, take a pair of scissors and snip it. Listen, snip it again. How does the sound change? So what's going on here? In the single reed instruments like the clarinet and the saxophone, the reed vibrates against a hard mouthpiece when you blow. In the double reed instruments like the bassoon, the oboe, and your straw, there are two pieces that vibrate back and forth as you blow across it to make its sound. Now on all instruments or your straw, they're filled with air, and these air particles vibrate back and forth when the reed vibrates. If the instrument is long or the straw is long, there's a lot of air, which means it's very hard to vibrate it. And as a result, a long straw makes a very low sound because it's so hard to vibrate. When you cut the straw and make it short, there's not as much air. It's easier to move. It's easier to vibrate. That's why a short straw makes a very high sound. Now in instruments, we don't cut them. We have holes drilled in them. And when we put our finger over a hole, it makes it a little longer and a little lower. And if we lift it, it becomes a little shorter and a little higher. Thank you again for joining us. We hope you go out and make some music of your own. We'll see you again next time on Steam Puffs.